That's a big, fresh, shiny lemon.
Close. It's new lemon refreshed Mr. Clean.
Smells great.
Febreze doesn't just mask, it eliminates odors you've gone nose blind to. Break out the Febreze and breathe happy.
Good morning, Mr. Clean. Glad that you can be here.
What if clean isn't smell? What if the products we use to protect our homes are quietly polluting them instead? And what if the idea of fresh scent was engineered by marketers, not scientists or doctors? Because before World War II, most homes were cleaned with nothing more than vinegar, soap, and boiling water. And no one expected their homes to smell like a beach resort or a perfume counter. It just smelled like a home. Welcome back to Beyond Surface Level. Today we're taking a closer look at how we clean our homes. Because what we call clean today didn't always mean what it means now. Somewhere between marketing, chemistry, and nostalgia, we started equating fresh with fragrance, and no one really questioned it until now. If you lived in the early 1900s, cleaning was simple. Soap, water, vinegar, maybe a little elbow grease. A clean house didn't smell like anything special. It just wasn't dirty. Then World War II changed chemistry forever. Petrochemicals and synthetic fragrances became cheaper to produce, and suddenly, scent could be engineered in labs. What once required flowers, plants, or fermentation could now be achieved with petroleum-derived molecules. By the 1960s and 70s, advertisers realized something far more profitable: selling cleanliness as a sensory experience. Fresh scent, spring breeze, mountain air. These phrases weren't rooted in sanitation. They were created to sell an idea of cleanliness you could smell. Products like Febreze pushed it further by chemically binding odors to create the illusion of fresh air. For millions of people, that illusion became reality. Clean didn't just look clean, it had to smell clean, and that expectation rewired an entire generation. Open the average cleaning bottle and you won't see much listed. Not because it's simple, but because disclosure isn't required. Inside you'll find surfactants that lift grease, solvents that dissolve stains, preservatives to prevent mold, disinfectants like quaternary, ammonium compounds, optical brighteners to make laundry look whiter, and almost always industrial fragrances. Many of these ingredients fall under broad categories or disappear behind trade secret protections. In the United States, manufacturers aren't required to fully list fragrant ingredients, and what gets listed often hides dozens of chemicals behind one word. The logic is always the same: performance, profit, and sensory branding. But safety and transparency haven't kept pace. These ingredients didn't show up because they were healthier or safer. They showed up because they made products work better in the context of modern marketing and retail. Shelf stability matters when products sit for months. Performance matters when consumers expect effortless cleanup. And scent matters when competition is based on sensory identity rather than sanitation. Fragrance became the new frontier, not because it kills bacteria, but because it sells the fantasy of clean. And once consumers learned to associate smell with hygiene, companies never looked back. Complexity became more profitable than simplicity, and we forgot that a house could be clean without smelling like anything at all. Why do we love strong cleaning smells? Why do people rewash laundry that doesn't smell clean? Why do TikTok cleaning videos rely on foam, spray, and visible scent clouds to prove effectiveness? Because scent became social evidence. Scent means control. Scent means reassurance. Scent triggers childhood memories of weekend chores, hospitality culture, and the idea of being a good parent, spouse, or host. And then there's the phenomenon of becoming nose blind, where constant exposure reduces our ability to smell our own environment. Brands didn't just know this, they leveraged it. If it doesn't smell clean, it didn't work isn't science, it's conditioning. Here's the twist. These products don't just sit on surfaces, they move into the air we breathe. Cleaning products release volatile organic compounds, which are VOCs, that can linger for hours, and modern energy-efficient homes trap these inside because our windows and doors are sealed to conserve heat and cooling. Inhaling is a more direct exposure pathway than skin contacts for many chemicals, which makes indoor air a major and overlooked health interface. It shows up in the most common conditions in modern life. Children are more vulnerable to respiratory irritation and asthma because their lungs are still developing. Elderly people who often spend more time indoors experience higher rates of breathing difficulty and immune sensitivity. Pets can react to scented products with coughing, sneezing, or skin irritation, and the owners often dismiss it as allergies or their age. People with migraines know that strong scent equals instant headaches. Those with eczema or dermatitis notice flare-ups without connecting it to contact allergens or fragrance components. Seasonal allergies and chronic rhinitis are so normalized we rarely consider environmental triggers inside the home. None of these symptoms are rare, they're common. We just don't think about cleaning products as potential contributors because the system trained us not to. The irony is that cleaning doesn't even have to be complicated or high-tech. Vinegar works because acetic acid dissolves mineral deposits and neutralizes odors. Dish soap works because surfactants break down oils better than most specialty cleaners. Alcohol evaporates quickly and disinfects surfaces without heavy residue. Baking soda is a mild abrasive and deodorizer. There's citric acid, which removes limescale and rust. Then hydrogen peroxide, which whitens and sanitizes. Hot water and steam kill bacteria and lift dirt without fragrance, dyes, or preservatives. These aren't crunchy DIY hacks. They're chemistry. The same chemistry used in industry without the sensory add-ons. We didn't replace vinegar and soap because they stopped working. We replaced them because they didn't sell a fantasy. Most of us didn't choose scented clean. We inherited it. We associate certain smells with safety, order, and care. We expect hospitality to have a scent. We expect laundry to smell like a brand. We expect our homes to broadcast cleanliness to others, even if no one is coming over. And maybe the real awakening is realizing that a clean home doesn't have to smell like anything at all. The empowering part is that there's no shame in not knowing. We weren't taught to clean. We were sold an idea of what clean should smell like. Now we get to choose. Transparency over illusion, simplicity over sensory performance, and health over nostalgia. This topic actually hits a lot of areas, and I'm going to break it down for you this month. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and send it to that one crunchy mom. Much love, and I'll see you all next Sunday.